Jai Mataji children, hope you all are happy and healthy and doing your study very nicely. So today we are going to learn SS chapter 6 Forest and Wildlife. So in this chapter we are going to learn importance of forest, types of forest, conservation of forest and wildlife in India. So let's start our study. So first we will learn introduction on the page number 187. In India, approximately one-fifth of the land is covered by forest. One-fifth of land, it means 20% land covered by forest. In India, approximately one-fifth, or you can say that 20% of land is covered by forest. A forest is a large area of land is covered with trees, bushes and scrubs and grasses. What is called forest? A forest is a large area of land covered with trees, bushes, scrubs and grasses. Here you can see the picture of scrubs, bushes and grasses. Forests are an important gift of nature. Forest is a natural thing and it is very important gift of nature. Forests are useful to us in many ways. There are many ways that forests are useful to us. Now, importance of forest. We get many things from forest such as medicinal herbs, fruits, timber, honey, gum and rubber. So, for in forest there are so many trees which we can use for our medicinal herbs. हम जो आयुर्वेदिक दवाएं बनाते हैं उसके लिए this type of trees are very beneficial. There are so in India we have so many variety of medicinal herbs trees and these trees found in forest. Timber means wood, honey, gum, rubber. These all types of trees we can found from the forest. Soil erosion is prevented by forest. Now what is called soil erosion? The removal of the top layer of soil either naturally or as a result of human activities is called soil erosion. So first layer, the removal of the first layer of the अर्थ जो फर्स्ट लेयर सॉइल की रिमूव हो जाती है नेचुरली या फिर कोई ह्यूमन एक्टिविटी के थ्रू उसको बोलते हैं सॉइल इरोजन. सो सॉइल इरोजन इज प्रिवेंटेड बाय फॉरेस्ट से ये सॉइल इरोजन भी प्रिवेंट हो सकता है, बच सकता है. Forests also improve the quality of soil and make it fertile by supplying humus. With the help of forest, we can get the humus also, and forest can improve the quality of soil. Forest provides shelter to a variety of animals. As we all know that there are so many animals, domestic, wild, birds, they all live in forests, so they can provide the shelter to a variety of animals. They keep the environment cool and fresh because this forest के अंदर क्या होता है सबसे ज़्यादा ट्रीज. सो ट्रीज से क्या होता है environment fresh रहता है. Trees gives us oxygen which is essential for our existence. सो हमारे लिविंग बीइंग के एग्जिस्टेंस के लिए क्या ज़रूरी है? ऑक्सीजन. एंड ऑक्सीजन कहाँ से मिलेगा? ट्रीज. सो ट्रीज गिव्स अस ऑक्सीजन विच इज essential for our extinction. Forest also help in precipitation. Now what is called precipitation? The rainfall and snowfall that fall on the earth's surface. रेन लाने के लिए या स्नोफॉल लाने के लिए forests are helpful. That is called precipitation. The rainfall and snowfall that fall on the earth's surface is called precipitations, and forests also help in precipitation. Now, types of forest on the Learn Well, page number 188. India has a diverse range of forest. There are 5 types of forest we found in India. Diverse means vivid, different. India has a different range of forest. First is evergreen forest, second is deciduous forest, third is thorn forest, fourth is mountain forest, and fifth is tidal forest. So there are 5 types of forest we found in area. First evergreen forest, second deciduous forest, third is thorn forest, fourth is mountain forest, and fifth tidal forest. So first forest is evergreen forest. Evergreen forest remain green throughout the year. नेम से ही पता चलता है evergreen. So these forests remain green throughout the year. These type of forests are very dense. Dense means घना. क्यों घना? Because वो फुल ऑफ ट्रीज है, बहुत ही सारे ट्रीज से वो फॉरेस्ट ग्रीन ग्रीन ट्रीज से घना हुआ है. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ फॉरेस्ट आर वेरी डेंस एंड फाउंड इन एरियाज रिसीविंग हैवी रेनफॉल. सो दिस इज द लॉजिक कि जहाँ पर सबसे ज़्यादा रेनफॉल होगा वहाँ पर ग्रीनरी भी ज़्यादा होगी, ट्रीज भी ज़्यादा होंगे. सो that's why this forest name is evergreen forest, because this type of forests are very dense or found in areas receiving heavy rainfall. For example, slopes of the Western Ghats, the hills of Northeast India, and the Andaman Nicobar Island, we can find this type of forest, evergreen forest. Trees in evergreen forest are tall and have broad leaves. Here you can see that trees in evergreen forest are tall and leaves are broad. They form a canopy at the top. Now what is called canopy? Canopy that the trees, leaves and branches cover the ground is called the canopy. At the height में जाके ट्रीज के लीव्स और ब्रांचेस ग्राउंड को कवर कर देते, ऊपर से वो पूरा कवर कर देते. एज यू सी इन द पिक्चर, ऊपर से पूरा ग्राउंड कवर हो गया, तो ग्राउंड नीचे का क्या हो गया? कवर हो गया. दैट इज कॉल्ड कैनोपी. सो दे फॉर्म अ कैनोपी एट द टॉप. Some of the trees found in evergreen forest are ebony, mahogany, and rosewood. So here you can see some trees picture, rosewood, yellow color flowers. This tree is rosewood, then pink color, reddish pink color flower is ebony and mahogany. So rosewood is used for costly showpieces and for shade. Ebony seeds an alternative coffee and ornaments also. The wood of these trees is very hard and good for furniture making. So these types of trees woods are very hard, and hard wood is good for making furniture. Now the next type of forest is deciduous forest. Deciduous forests are found on the foothills of the Himalayan mountains in the western part of the Deccan Plateau and also in Andhra Pradesh. So deciduous forests are found on the foothills of Himalayan mountains in the western part of the Deccan Plateau and also in Andhra Pradesh. These forests are called monsoon forests. Now, which type of forests are called monsoon forest? Deciduous forests are called monsoon forest. The trees found in this forest shed their leaves every year in the dry seasons. So this type of forest trees shed their leaves every year in the dry season. So here you can see deciduous or monsoon forest. The trees found in this forest are sal, teak, mahua, simul, bamboo, and sisum. The hardwood of this forest are considered the most expensive. बहुत ही एक्सपेंसिव उस ये फॉरेस्ट के जो ट्रीज है उसके वुड होते हैं लाइक साल टीक महुआ सिमुल बैम्बू एंड सीसम. So here you can see the picture of trees. First is teak, second bamboo, then fig, then sesame, then sal, then neem, then amla and kennar. So this type of trees wood, hardwood, considered the most expensive, and the deciduous forests are also known as monsoon forest. Now the next type is thorn forest. Plants in thorn forest have long roots, sharp thorns and small leaves. So what kind of plants we get from the thorn forest? That the long roots, sharp thorns and small leaves. In this type of forest, plants and shrubs can live without water for a long time. Thorn means कांटे वाले जो प्लांट्स होते हैं उस टाइप के प्लांट्स और श्रब कैन लिव विदाउट वाटर फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. This type of forest found in Rajasthan. Obviously राजस्थान जो डेजर्ट एरिया है वहाँ पर रेनफॉल बहुत कम होता है. वहाँ पर जो प्लांट्स उगते हैं they can live without water for a long time. So this type of forests are found in Rajasthan and the dry areas of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and parts of Gujarat and Andhra Pradesh. So here you can see the mostly you can see the dry plants and the thorn plants, कांटे वाले plants. So that's why this type of forest name is thorn forests. Important vegetation found in this forest are babul, kikar and date palm. So here you can see the picture of babul tree, date palm. हम जो dates खाते हैं वो कहाँ पर उगती है सबसे ज़्यादा? थोन एरियाज में, थोन फॉरेस्ट में. And the kikar tree. Now the next is mountain forest. Mountain forests are found in the slopes of the Himalaya and in some parts of Nilgiri hills. Trees in this forest are tall and needle-sharp leaves. We have learned before that the trees of the mountains area are tall and needle-shaped leaves. So the wood being soft is used for building houses and making light plywoods. The main trees found in this forest are deodar, pine, fir and spruce. So you can see the trees. Trees are sloping and have needle-like shape. And the wood of these trees are very soft and that can use for building houses and making light plywoods. Now the next type is tidal forest. These forests are found in the delta of the Ganga, Mahanadi and Godavari. Now what is called delta? Delta is the landmark where rivers get slow and go for mix with the another water bodies like sea, lake, anything. सो डेल्टा एक ऐसा पार्ट है जहाँ पर रिवर स्लो हो जाती है. दिस इज कॉल्ड द माउथ ऑफ द रिवर, कि वहाँ पर रिवर स्लो हो जाती है और वो अनदर वाटर बॉडी से मिल जाती है. और वहाँ पर कभी कभी बड़ा लैंडमार्क भी होता है, लैंड भी होती है. सो वो लैंड पर ये टाइप की फॉरेस्ट सिचुएटेड है. So these type of forests are dense and wood of the trees is hard. तो ये टाइप के फॉरेस्ट घने होते हैं ट्रीज से और वुड ऑफ द ट्रीज इज हार्ड. Sundri, Garon, Kent are found in this delta of the river Ganga. These are the trees name. The forest of Ganga, Brahmaputra Delta is known as the Sundarban and it is the largest mangroves in the world. Sundarban, we have learned before that the Sundarban is the largest mangroves in the world. The forest of Ganga Brahmaputra Delta is known as the Sundarban. Here you can see the Sundarban mangroves forest, जिसके ब्रीथिंग रूट्स होते हैं उसको बोलते हैं मैंग्रोव्स. सी मोस्टली यू कैन फाइंड दिस टाइप ऑफ ट्रीज जिसके ब्रीथिंग रूट्स है. नाउ conservation of forest. People are cutting down trees in large numbers to make way for roads, canals and cities. Not in way roads, canals and cities. Yes, forest बहुत सारे कट हो रहे हैं. वाई? बिकॉज वहाँ से रोड बनाना होता है, कैनल्स बनानी होती है या सिटीज़ बनाने होते हैं. तो उसके लिए पीपल आर कटिंग डाउन ट्रीज इन लार्ज नंबर. दिस इज कॉल्ड डिफॉरेस्टेशन. Deforestation. Now what is called deforestation? That people are cutting down trees in large numbers to make way for roads, canals and cities. This is called deforestation. Deforestation has led to many problems. First, the soil has become barren and dry. सोइल कैसी हो जाती है? बंजर हो जाती है, सूखी हो जाती है एंड ड्राई हो जाती है. इट हैज़ लेड टू द डिस्प्लेसमेंट और extinction of a large variety of birds and animals. Extinction means कि birds या तो विलुप्त हो जाते हैं, उसकी जो जाति होती है वो देखने को नहीं मिलती. जैसे अभी स्पैरोज बहुत ही कम देखने को मिलती है. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल डायनासोर्स. तो डायनासोर्स बहुत बहुत ईयर्स पहले होते थे बट अब वो हमें बिल्कुल भी देखने को नहीं मिलते. तो क्या हो रहा है? वो उन डायनासोर एक्सटिंक्शन हो गए, विलुप्त हो गए. और डिस्प्लेसमेंट मीन्स शिफ्टिंग, या एक प्लेस से जो वाइल्ड एनिमल्स होते हैं, डिफॉरेस्टेशन से क्या होता है? फॉरेस्ट नष्ट हो जाते हैं. तो उन फॉरेस्ट के अंदर रहने वाले वाइल्ड एनिमल्स कहाँ पर डिस्प्लेसमेंट करते हैं, शिफ्टिंग करते हैं, आजू बाजू के गांव में आ जाते हैं, सिटीज़ में आ जाते हैं. सो it has led to the displacement or extinction of a large variety of birds and animals. It leads to less rainfall and also less oxygen in the air. So deforestation क्यों होता है? Because we cut large amount of trees, and when we cut large amount of trees then it leads to less rainfall or less oxygen in the air. To maintain a healthy and clean environment, we should grow more trees. The government of India has started many programs such as the Van Mahotsav with the objective of planting more trees. So every year government of India started Van Mahotsav program. The aim of this program is planting more trees. Save the trees and save the earth. Now the next topic is wildlife in India on the page number 189. India has a great biodiversity. Biodiversity means जैव विविधता मीन्स वाइल्ड एनिमल्स बर्ड्स ऐसे जो है उसमें भी बहुत सारी विविधता मिलती है. जैसे इंडिया में बहुत सारे अलग अलग रीजन्स के अलग अलग रिलीजियस के लोग रहते हैं, वहाँ पर डाइवर्सिटी मिलती है. वैसे ही इन इंडिया वी हैड great biodiversity, and this is the reflected in the wide variety of wildlife found in India. To protect the wildlife and their natural habitats. Now what is called habitats? The region where living things lives and grow naturally is called their habitats. कि जहाँ पर living things ऐसे wild animals, birds, species, वो हर एक चीज़ अब नेचुरली वहाँ पर रह सके एंड ग्रो हो सके, उस जगह को बोलते हैं हैबिटेट. सो प्रोटेक्ट द वाइल्ड लाइफ एंड देयर नेचुरल हैबिटेट्स. Natural parks, wildlife sanctuaries have been set up in different parts of the country. Now, what is called wildlife sanctuaries? The forest area set up by government to protect wildlife. एक ऐसा पर्टिकुलर फॉरेस्ट एरिया विच इज सेट अप बाय गवर्नमेंट टू प्रोटेक्ट व्हाट? वाइल्ड लाइफ. दैट इज कॉल्ड वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज. So in India, there are 531 wildlife sanctuaries. So children, you have to remember these numbers. In India, there are 531 wildlife sanctuaries, 103 national parks, and 80 biosphere. Animals such as lions, tigers, leopards, elephants, nilgiri, monkeys, etc. are found in wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. These sanctuaries and parks are protected by the government. Now, what is the difference between this topic is just for your knowledge that the difference between national park, wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere rivers. So first is national park. It is a home to many species of birds and animals which is established by center and state government for the conservation. वाइल्ड सेंचुरी, इट इज़ अ नेचुरल एरिया. सो नेशनल पार्क क्या होता है? जो गवर्नमेंट, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट या सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की ओर से बनाया हुआ एक ऐसा पार्क है जहाँ पर बर्ड्स, एनिमल्स को रखा जाता है, उनकी केयर की जाती है. दैट इज़ कॉल्ड नेशनल पार्क. Now the wildlife sanctuary is a natural area which is reserved by the government or a private agency. वाइल्ड सेंचुरी एक ऐसा नेचुरल एरिया है, वो फॉरेस्ट में होता है. तो ऐसा एक नेचुरल एरिया है, या तो वो गवर्नमेंट की ओर से रिजर्व है या तो फिर वो एक प्राइवेट एजेंसीज होती है, उनके द्वारा उनकी देखरेख होती है फॉर द प्रोटेक्शन फॉर पर्टिकुलर स्पेसीज. And now the biosphere reserves is the notified area which cover a large area of land which may cover multiple national parks, sanctuaries and reserves as well. Some of the famous national parks are Sundarbans National Park in West Bengal, Kaziranga National Park and Manas Biosphere Reserves in Assam, Kanha National Park in Madhya Pradesh, Periyar National Park in Kerala, Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand, and the Gir National Park in Gujarat. So mostly we have seen the Gir National Park in Gujarat. So this is the most popular and national parks in India. So here children, we have completed the chapter. In this chapter we have learned some important topic like forests are an important part of our environment. Evergreen forests are found in areas where there is heavy rainfall, and deciduous forests are also called monsoon forest. Thorny forests are found in where Rajasthan and dry area of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. Trees in mountain forest are tall and have needle-shaped leaves. To protect the wildlife and its natural habitat, national parks and wildlife sanctuaries have been set up by the government. So, children, just first you read the PDF, then read the chapter in your Learn Well, and then try to solve the exercises. Okay, children, if you have any doubt, then you can call me. We will solve it. Take care, stay happy and healthy. Thank you.